Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans in 1977. It's Friday night, and you know what that means. It's time for the SmackDown Event Center Wrestling Report. And now, here's your host of the Event Center Wrestling Reports of SmackDown, now a 3-hour show on the USA Network, Mr. Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans, 1977, episode 2045. SmackDown just got over not too long ago. And holy crap, there's a lot to digest here. I mean, when The Rock makes his announcement that he's going to be there, something is going down. We don't know what the heck is going down, but something is going down. And it's WrestleMania season. You know The Rock had to be there. What's his deal? What is up? Well, we're about to find out. I mean, you know, just when you, it's the WWE is just like what Roddy Piper once said. God rest his soul. Just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions. Just when you think the WWE has all the answers, they end up changing them. Just when you think we have all the answers about the WWE changes the questions. And let me tell you, buckle up, kids, because this is and buckle up, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, all you adults out there, wrestling nerds, whatever, because this is going to be one crazy ride to WrestleMania. And if The Rock is taking us in this crazy ride, it's going to be nuts. And I'll tell you one thing right now. I'll explain when we get to it. I'm sure y'all watch SmackDown. Y'all want to know what the heck is going on around here. It all starts, speaking of Cody Rhodes, Nick Aldis comes to tell us Cody Rhodes, because it was supposed to be a 6-man tag. Cody Rhodes teaming up Braun Strowman and Damian Priest against Tama Tonga, Jacob Fatu, and Solo Sikoa. But he says, listen, I have to take you out of a 6-man tag because The Rock wants to talk to you. What in the world is going on? So, and then the first matchup, Jimmy Uso went up against Drew McIntyre. And before the matchup, Jimmy Uso did address Drew McIntyre. And he says, Drew McIntyre going to win? No yeet. So, and what happened? Jimmy Uso ended up winning the matchup after Drew McIntyre got a little lackadaisical during the matchup, and McIntyre attacks Uso after the matchup. Solo Sikoa arrives at the arena in New Orleans, and Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga confront him. And then R-Truth talks to Carmelo Hayes. I'll see you. It's going to be a good matchup. No, not him. No, him. That's him. And so I have a tag team match. You know, who my partner is a Louisiana native. I'll see you guys out there. And so Zelina Vega addresses her goals in the WWE. She says she's not going to stop until she becomes champion. Speaking of which, her former tag team championship partner, Carmella, her contract with the WWE has expired. Now, she's a free agent. Is she going to sign a new contract, or is she going to be a stay-at-home mom? And I think, I think Carmella has been going through a lot since she was pregnant and all. So we shall see what happens with Carmella. And if she does not re-sign with the WWE, then we're going to miss her in the WWE. She brought a lot of joy and a lot of fun in that women's division that she had. She was part of for a long time. So there's that. And The Miz and Carmelo Hayes, which they're trying to make a tag team, Mello Don't Miz. And then when R-Truth came out and did his little rap, and then he says, listen, here's my tag team partner, the Louisiana Knight. I was like, some masked guy? It was L.A. Knight. And I'm going, I think that R-Truth saw the word saw the initials L.A. Maybe he thought in the back of his mind, L.A. is abbreviated for Louisiana, which is true, but L.A. is more like Los Angeles. L.A. Knight is from, it's from California. It was the funniest thing ever. And they teamed up. And during the matchup, Shinsuke Nakamura, the United States champion, the Wayward Samurai, attacked Knight during the matchup, which caused R-Truth and Knight the victory, as Miz and Carmelo Hayes picks up the victory. And it seems like LA Knight and Shinsuke Nakamura may end up clashing one more time. WrestleMania, maybe? We'll see. We shall see. Charlotte Flair addresses her career, and she addresses Tiffany Stratton and why she chose Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton comes out, addresses Candice LeRae, Nia Jax, and Charlotte Flair, and then Nia Jax and LeRae interrupt Tiffany Stratton. They had their match one-on-one, Tiffany Stratton and Candice LeRae, but during the matchup, Charlotte Flair comes out and joins Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett on commentary, I should say, and and Tiffany Stratton did pick up the victory over the veteran Candice LeRae, which Nia Jax attacks Stratton after the match. Candice LeRae joins in until Trish Stratus comes out to her aid, and then Nia Jax took both of them out with the Annihilator. So hopefully Trish will be okay for the Elimination Chamber. Damian Priest was talking to Rose. He said, "Your boy The Rock, what's up with him?" And he said, "Well, WrestleMania. You know what? It's WrestleMania season. We don't know, but I'll find out eventually." And then Braun Strowman ends up talking to Damian Priest. He said, "We got to take care of business." That was last week. This week, we got to take care of business. And Strowman goes, "Yep, we can take care of business." So, and Damian Priest says, "You will get shot at Sikoa and Jacob Fatu." Meanwhile, Byron Saxton interviewed Bianca Belair and Naomi, the women's tag team champions, as they addressed the situation with Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. More in that situation coming. Alexa Bliss addresses her time away from the WWE, and it seems like to me the Wyatt Six, are they trying to get to her again? But Alexa Bliss has got to be focused on the Elimination Chamber right now and try to win the matches so she can face the world champ at WrestleMania, whoever that may be. And then Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, but Bianca Belair and Naomi will have to come out for Naomi's one-on-one matchup against Liv Morgan, but Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan had other plans, and they both brawled with the women's tag team champions. In response, Nick Aldis was extremely angry with the two of them, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, and tells them to get out. Then Chelsea Green and Piper Niven were complaining about not being part of the Elimination Chamber PLE. So I'll tell you what, they pack your bags, you're going to Toronto on SmackDown. I'll find your opponent. And it looks like Chelsea Green is in the dark about who her opponent's going to be next week. So it could be Mi Chin, it could be B-Fab, it could be a tag match, who knows. Could be somebody from NXT or TNA. Never know for sure. And then The Rock finally arrives in the arena. He dresses the crowd. And this is where it gets interesting. Folks, this is where we're going to go on probably the wildest ride in professional wrestling, in the WWE, sports entertainment, whatever. This is getting crazy. So The Rock addresses the New Orleans crowd, and he, roasts them a little bit, and they were singing along with him when the Wednesday Saints come marching in. And then he called out Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes comes out and said, "Okay, Rock, what's up?" And Rock goes, "The people love you and all that, and I want you to become my champion." And Cody Rhodes is like, "What do you mean? You have everything one of your dreams." And then he goes, "I don't want your title. I want your soul." And Cody Rhodes was sitting there dumbfounded, like, "What the hell? I don't need your answer now. March 1st, Elimination Chamber. The Rock's going to be there waiting for an answer." This is going to be the most interesting situation I've ever seen. A lot of people may harken back to Austin McMahon back in '98. This is a whole different ball game now. McMahon's no longer part of the company. He runs and Ari Emanuel, Nick Khan, Tony, and Triple H, all friends with The Rock. Are we seeing another Austin McMahon situation? But in this time, more of a, more PG version? Or what's the story here? Are we going to a brand new Attitude Era? How does this affect Raw, SmackDown, NXT? What is the deal here? What in the, flabbergasted turkey? If Cody Rhodes, what would happen if Cody Rhodes accepts The Rock's offer? What if Cody Rhodes refuses? That's a question that could be answered only at the Elimination Chamber. This is going to be, like I say, buckle up, because this is going to be crazy. And if The Rock's forming his new corporation, will he call on the Bloodline to be that? Remember, Cody Rhodes has got a lot in his mind. He's got to wait to who his opponent will be from the Elimination Chamber, because remember now, Jey Uso picked Gunther for the World Heavyweight title. Now, the Undisputed WWE title on the line at WrestleMania. But who's Cody going to face in the Elimination Chamber? What's going to happen at Elimination Chamber? What's going to happen if Cody Rhodes turns him down? What's going to happen if Cody Rhodes did not turn down The Rock? This is going to be a very interesting situation. We got one more week until, a week from tomorrow is the Elimination Chamber. This is going to be crazier than already how 2005 Live is going to be. It's going to be nuts between the NXT TNA partnership and then you got this situation. Who knows what's going to happen? It's getting crazy, man. I don't know what y'all think out there, but I'm telling you one thing right now. If Cody Rhodes does turn down The Rock's offer, it could get really messy and really ugly in a freaking hurry. But what if Cody Rhodes does not turn down The Rock's offer and accepts it? Could CM Punk step up? I want to know what CM Punk thinks about the situation. I want to know what John Cena thinks about the situation. I want to know what everybody else thinks about the situation. Will we see CM Punk feud with Cody Rhodes? I don't know. This may lead into that if Cody Rhodes jumps ship and turns his back on the fans and joins up with The Rock. Could CM Punk step up? I know CM Punk might. So where the situation goes, I don't know where it's going to go. But it's going to affect somebody. It's going to affect a lot of people. I should have tweeted what Karrion Kross thinks about the whole situation. This is going to be an interesting situation, to say the least. I mean, unbelievable. I mean, it's crazy. I'm telling you, it's nuts. Goodness me. I gotta tell you. So, I don't know what the Rock's trying to be like the Undertaker. I don't know what the flabbergasted fish turkey is going on here. We'll find out for sure. Meanwhile, DIY addresses the New Orleans crowd, and they're about to address Pretty Deadly. Pretty Deadly comes out. They had a tag team title match, but since the Street Profits attacked Pretty Deadly first, Pretty Deadly wins the match by disqualification, and then they took out DIY when Motor City Machine Guns got involved. They took out the Motor City Machine Guns too. So I got a feeling a fatal four-way for the tag team titles could be the only solution that Nick Aldis can get, but we'll find out that actually happens. Kevin Owens responded via video to Sami Zayn via video. Is he going to be in Toronto? Does he know? And he's actually at outside the man's house, videotaping not only Sami's wife and kids, Sami himself. Does Sami even know that Kevin Owens is actually stalking him? This is good. See, we got two crazy storylines going. You got Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, and you got Rock and Cody Rhodes. Probably two of the craziest storylines ever. This is nuts. This is beyond nuts, let me tell you. And then Damian Priest and Braun Strowman went up against Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu. Tama Tonga gets involved in the matchup, and during the matchup, a little misfiring as Jacob Fatu superkicked Solo Sikoa, and that led to victory for Damian Priest and Braun Strowman, and that's how you end SmackDown. I'm telling you, all I can say is this, and I'm going to say it just once. Buckle up, we're in for a wild ride before WrestleMania. And believe me, between The Rock and Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, I say everybody's going to have to level up. Because if this goes where it's going to go, everybody in Raw, SmackDown, NXT's going to have to level up their attitude, their skills. They're going to need really stepping up. Because it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll see where these storylines go and all that. Especially the Rock Cody storyline. Where that's going to go, it's going to get crazy. The road to WrestleMania is going to be crazier. It's going to be more winding roads or more curves than a winding road. It's going to be a crazy situation, man. Crazy situation. So, that's all the time we have on the show. Episode 2045 of Eric Lima Shenanigans 1977. Tomorrow we get Card Sharks Money Cards. The final Card Sharks Money Cards of February 2024. Now, why I said that? Because we're the shortest month of the year. We're going up to 28 days, and the 28th on a Friday. That means next a week from tomorrow starts March, and also starts my vacation. Because I took the 3rd to the 8th off. Or I requested 3rd to the 8th off. This is going to be an interesting situation for sure. So, I will see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful, blessed day. I'll see you in the next episode. We got Card Sharks tomorrow. And Collision. We also got Chilling with Jordy. We're going to have some fun. Alright? See you later. You guys have a wonderful night. And until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, door for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with a Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.